Now at 10, we are tracking some more rain, which is going to roll in late tonight into Friday. I'm going to break this down for you.
Plus, the Omicron variant is now detected in Missouri and Kansas. We're going to look at where it's been found and how vaccines stack up when it comes to fighting back.
The 4 states' most watched news starts now.
The Omicron variant that's already been detected in Missouri is now officially confirmed in Kansas. This is KOAM News at 10. The Kansas Department of Health and Environment announced today that a person in Franklin County in northeastern Kansas is infected with the variant. The person has not received a booster. The health department says no additional details will be released about the person to protect their privacy. Janet Stenick, the acting head of the department, says the detection of the variant comes as no surprise. With this latest news, the variant has now been detected in both Kansas and Missouri, but not in the immediate 4-state area. There have been no confirmed cases anywhere in Oklahoma. Data is still coming in on vaccines versus the Omicron variant for the 2-dose Pfizer-BioNTech vaccine. A study from South Africa suggests it's 33% effective at preventing Omicron. But Dr. Anthony Fauci says a booster offers up to 75% protection against symptomatic infection. That same South African study on Pfizer also showed vaccinated adults were less likely to be hospitalized. With Moderna, a U.S. study that hasn't been peer-reviewed yet suggests the 2-dose vaccine's ability to neutralize Omicron has between 49 and 84 times lower than when it faced an earlier variant, but a booster dose may substantially reduce the risk. Another U.S. study, also not peer-reviewed yet, reported the Omicron variant is markedly resistant to all 3 of the country's vaccines, including Johnson & Johnson's. The Joplin School Board debates the district's COVID response plan. The district is required to review its COVID-19 plan every 6 months. On Tuesday, the board met to review the plan and make revisions. However, the board could not agree on proposed changes and failed twice to pass changes.
We don't want to rush to get something that's not right. So if it takes us until the beginning of January or a couple weeks in, or maybe even our January board meeting, we're going to get it right as opposed to get it fast.
They're here. The board did manage to pass one change to the plan regarding the visitor policy. The change will allow visitors back into the building just in time for the upcoming Christmas parties. Schools, states, businesses, even professional sports leagues are all revising their COVID plans as case numbers rise across the U.S. Rhode Island, for example, is reinstating a partial mask mandate for offices and indoor spaces. Reporter Naomi Ruckham has more.
A panel of advisors to the CDC voted to recommend Pfizer or Moderna vaccines for most people, rather than Johnson & Johnson's shot. The panel cited evidence that J&J's single-dose vaccine could trigger a rare blood disorder that has been linked to at least 9 deaths. As concerns over a winter spike grow, new COVID cases are up nearly 40% in 2 weeks, fueled by the Delta variant and Omicron spread.
It's so highly transmissible that it's just going to sweep across the country like a firestorm.
In response, Citibank announced employees in New York and New Jersey could begin working from home again. On average, nearly 118,000 cases are being reported daily, just as millions of Americans prepare to hit the road and airports for the holidays. At a meeting with his White House COVID response team, President Biden issued a warning.
For unvaccinated, we are looking at a winter of severe illness and death.
Take that time. Definitely take that 20 minutes or whatever it takes and go get your shot.
Jason Strong was in a Colorado hospital for more than 2 months, where he barely survived his battle with COVID-19.
Definitely don't want to go through what I just went through.
Strong said he wasn't against getting vaccinated, he just couldn't find the time. Naomi Ruckham, CBS News, New York.
Dr. Anthony Fauci predicts Omicron could become the dominant variant in the U.S. by January. Checking in with Doug Heading now for a first look at the weather.
Well, it was a much calmer day for us today. Temperatures cool as we only went into the 50s for highs, but hey, we saw pretty much sunny skies all day long. We do have some clouds which are creeping in from the south. This is our next wave, which is going to start to affect us later on tonight into Friday. You can see the rain, the moisture starting to lift off toward the north. So let's go through time. Clouds increase. We get a few random showers in here late tonight into tomorrow morning. Most of you will end up staying dry, and then as we go through the morning hours, we're going to have mostly cloudy skies and these kind of hit and miss little showers. Our best shot for rain is actually going to occur by the afternoon. Temperatures chilly. We're into the upper 30s right now. We're going to drop back another couple degrees, and then we'll start to rise toward dawn into the mid 40s. We should go near 60 for a high. Of course, we're going to break this system down. Look into the weekend here in just a bit.
See you then. Still ahead, strong winds leave damage in the 4 states and have helped fuel fires in western Kansas. Federal dollars will help improve the quality of drinking water and sewer systems in southeast Kansas. Neosho County Rural Water District Number 4 is getting a combination of grants and loans totaling more than $12.5 million. That money will be used to improve the district's water distribution system. The city of Chetopa is receiving a more than $2 million loan and a $300,000 grant to rehab its sewer system. Started the project in 2010, but areas that have not been repaired are dealing with rainwater infiltration. That's causing sewage backup in residential properties. The city of Neodesha is getting roughly $1.5 million to improve its water distribution system. Before yesterday's storms even arrived, strong winds caused damage in the 4 states. This is KOAM News drone video of a property near Carthage, Missouri. The winds picked up a metal building which got caught on an electrical pole, leaving it looking like what our photographer described as a teepee. The property owner says no one was hurt. A series of grass fires in central Kansas has scorched more than 200 square miles, leaving tens of thousands of people without power. The wildfires, fueled by wind gusts of up to 100 miles per hour, broke out yesterday and have claimed several homes and other structures. At least one person is being treated at a hospital burn unit. Livestock, including cattle and horses, were killed. The damage is so extensive there is no firm estimate yet on when power can be restored to that area. The White House has a new plan to get more truckers on the road. The Biden administration's Supply Chain Disruptions Task Force today unveiled its Trucking Action Plan. It's an effort to address a shortage that some industry insiders say has grown to 80,000 unfilled jobs. According to the American Trucking Association, that could grow to 160,000 by 2030. The plan will earmark $30 million to expedite commercial driver's licenses. It also includes an effort by the Department of Labor to increase trucking apprentices and outreach to military veterans looking to enter the industry. The plan also establishes a joint initiative between the Departments of Labor and Transportation to recruit new drivers. Later, sisters in Seneca sharing the court how they're trying to make the most out of their one season together.
Plus a little bit of rain sneaking in for us late tonight into Friday. I'll break that down coming up.
Trinity employer.
Well, it turned out to be a much calmer day for us today, but quite a bit cooler, but still temperatures above where we should be for this time of the year. But we do have another weak system, which is going to roll back in by the time we head into late tonight and then also tomorrow, giving us some rain chances, some scattered showers late tonight, and then again, scattered showers tomorrow afternoon. Not a big system, but still it's going to be gloomy out there. We're still waiting for snow. We haven't had our first snow, which is a little atypical this deep into December, and it looks like that we are going to be watching for a couple storm systems which are going to roll in right around Christmas, even though I'm thinking most of those are going to be rain, but then a bigger system right after Christmas that could give us chances for some snow. Of course, you can get my long-range forecast on my month-long blog. That is KOAMnewsnow.com. All right, nice shot outside right now. We have indigo sky just outside of Seneca, Missouri. We have clear skies. We are going to get some clouds working in here later on tonight. Temps for highs today, not bad. Most of us into lower 50s. We've cooled down into the upper 30s, but we're at our overnight low. We're actually going to start to creep up a little bit by the time we head toward dawn. This is due to our northerly winds cranking around to the east and eventually out of the south a little bit later on tonight. So right now we're fine. Outside, we're sitting at 37, easterly winds at 5, humidity is at 76%, but you can see the clouds starting to creep in from the south into our southern counties as we are getting a little bit of moisture right through parts of Texas and Oklahoma. This system is going to combine with this system out across the northern parts of the Rockies. Again, it's a very weak system, but it will give some showers across the region. All right, let's go through the overnight hours. Clouds increase. We start to get some random showers, very light random showers in here by the time we head into the morning hours tomorrow. These are going to be just very hit and miss, mostly cloudy skies as we continue through the morning, and then by the afternoon, they become a little bit more numerous, especially right along and south of Interstate 44. These will continue, again, mainly along and south of Interstate 44 as we go into the evening hours. And then most of this will shift out of here after midnight for us tomorrow night. We are going to have a lot of clouds Saturday morning. Saturday afternoon, we break out and see sunshine. We don't go anywhere. High temps only into the lower 40s. By the time we head into Saturday night, look at our temps. We drop all the way down into lower 20s, so it's going to be fairly cold by the time we head into the second half of the weekend. All right, rainfall out of this system. We're not going to get much, especially if you live north. Yates Center, Fredonia, Neoteshe, Chanute, Fort Scott, probably just a trace. Once you get down to Pittsburgh, you'll start getting some scattered showers. I think along I-44, so most of the metro, 1/4 of an inch to maybe 1/2 an inch. But our southern counties, you could get upwards of an inch of rain by the time we head into tomorrow night. All right, 59 tomorrow. We clear out, we cool down by the time we head into the weekend. Back into the 50s Monday and Tuesday, and then again we're watching for rain chances, maybe some snow chances approaching Christmas.
That'll be exciting. Better before Christmas than just after.
Yeah, that's true.
Thanks, Doug. Hey, just a heads up, KOAM is undergoing some maintenance, and so tonight between midnight and 5 a.m. we're going to go off the air. We will be back. It's the season of giving, so the Pittsburgh Fire Department teamed up with George Nettles Elementary to buy holiday gifts for students. Photojournalist Derek Knittig tagged along.
It was Christmas shopping with kids from a local elementary school. Each year the fire department takes local kids shopping, tries to help them, have a good Christmas and have a little something under the tree when they wake up on Christmas Day.
They're for like headphones. They're headphones. They're headphones, see? Where's your head, bud?
It's amazing each year just to see the looks on their faces and get to talk to them a little bit and share a little bit of Christmas spirit with them and let them know that they're going to have something, when they wake up on Christmas morning.
That's cool. This is cool.
We have multiple programs through the department, but this is one that we really focus in on local kids in elementary school to try to foster good communication with them and let them know that anytime they need help, there's a firefighter there that can help them and to help them understand that we're there to help them, we're there to be a friend.
Pittsburgh firefighters contributed funds for the shopping trip. First Church of the Nazarene in Carthage tonight hosted a festive and active event. It was the Run Through the Lights. Folks were invited to come out and take a jog through the Way of Salvation light display.
It's really a different perspective on the lights. It allows you to slow down and look at everything and take it all in, and it's a lot of fun. It's the best way to see the lights, I think, and a lot of people I think so, and it's really fun to have everybody else around us and the camaraderie of the event.
This is the 14th year for Run Through the Lights. The Joplin Chamber of Commerce made a donation today that isn't seen very often. They donated $1,000 to 9 area hospitals and organizations, including the Hope for You Breast Cancer Foundation. The reason this donation is special is because it's rare for the Chamber to be able to donate this much in December.
Normally we donate in April, which is Giving Month, and then we donate at the beginning of our race to Show Me Healthy Women, and then we donate to Mercy and Freeman at the beginning of the Pink Ribbon Bagel campaign. So this is an extra for all of them, so I know that they're going to appreciate it so much.
All of the funds donated today were raised in October through breast cancer awareness fundraisers. Coming up in sports, a pair of sisters in Seneca shine for the high school basketball team, and the Missouri Southern women try to push their winning streak to 7 games against Central Missouri. Jacob Leonard has that and more next.
The Missouri Southern Lions are back on the floor tonight for a conference doubleheader against Central Missouri. On the women's side, the Lions are one of the hottest teams in the league right now, winning 6 straight games. Now tonight, put that winning streak on the line against one of the most consistent programs in the league. That was a hot start for Central. Olivia Nelson hits the 3. Jenny start the game on an 8-0 run. Here comes Southern. Caitlin Honeycutt, bucket and the foul. Just a 1-point game after the first. Now second quarter, great pass from Lacey Stokes to Maddie Stokes. Lions briefly take the lead, but it's UCM by 1 at halftime. Third quarter, Mount Vernon stand up. Lacey Stokes, 3 from the far side. Then another Mount Vernon High School product, Cameron Call, 3-ball from the other side. Southern goes up 3 heading into the fourth. Fourth quarter though, Nija Collier to Cade Hackerott. Jenny's so good late. Southern falls 68-64. Central outscores the Lions 17-6 in the final 5 minutes.
That's all my fault. I didn't do a good enough job of making sure we executed it properly. Didn't do enough in practice to make sure we get in those situations that we make good decisions. So that's on me. And of course, give a lot of credit to Central Missouri. They're a good team. They're experienced. They're an Elite 8 team that their players made plays, and we didn't. But that's on me for not making sure we were ready for a late game situation like that against a very good team.
To the men's game now, Lions aiming for a 4-0 start to league play. Down 2 early, Christian Bundy, 3-ball there, but he got in early foul trouble, and Central didn't miss a lot of shots, man. No kidding. They were hot early. Made shots all over the floor. The Mules actually go up 27-5, 8 minutes into the game. Lawson Jenkins, he did his best to keep Southern in it in the first half. Gets 8 in the first half, tied for a team high with 11 points, but Central rolled all night, taking down Southern 87-57. A pair of sisters in Seneca get the chance to play high school basketball together this winter. Now, with one being a senior and one being a freshman, this year is the only time they'll get to be on the floor together. And Danny Terzer has the story on how they're trying to make the most out of the few months they get wearing the same jersey.
You can hardly talk about Seneca girls basketball without mentioning the name Grotjohn.
They bring a lot of energy to the basketball team.
The two sisters share the court this season for the first and only time in their high school careers.
This is probably one of the funnest seasons I've ever had. We've got really close this year, and it just makes it more fun to play out on the court with her too. And we work really good together.
It's a lot of fun being able to win with her when it's my last season before I go off to college.
Senior Aaliyah and freshman Hazley provide a daunting 1-2 punch for the Indians.
One's more of a slasher. The other one, she kind of picks her time. But you know, they're very fun to watch, very fun to coach.
The Grotjohn sisters average a combined 43.5 points per game, and earlier this month, Aaliyah broke Seneca's single-game scoring record with 40 points.
It was a lot of fun being out there with the team, helping me get all my points, and they were all very excited for me. It's a fun experience to get my 40 points with them.
Aaliyah and Hazley share a special chemistry on the floor, and it makes sense. They've been playing side by side for many years.
We have a little basketball goal and stuff where we'd go outside and play. We've played a lot together.
And they work hard too.
They're always, in the off season, they're always playing on different travel teams. They're always putting the time in the gym. They'll always give me a call, say, hey, can you open the gym? That speaks volumes, to a coach. And, I know both of them want to move on and go to the next level. And I believe both of them can do that.
In Seneca, Danny Terzer, KOAM Sports.
Seneca will be back on the floor tomorrow night with a home game against Joplin. Finally, Thursday night game between the Chiefs and the Chargers. Chiefs trying to push their winning streak to 7 games. This one is headed to overtime. It's tied 28-28. And that's a look at sports. We're back with more news after this.
We take time now to honor a local veteran, Sergeant Cassandra Black. The Miami, Oklahoma native served in the U.S. Army during Operation Iraqi Freedom. And we are proud to salute Cassandra Black, tonight's 4-state hero. You can learn about lots of other heroes. You can also submit a hero of your own anytime. It's very simple. You just go to our website. That's KOAMnewsnow.com. The Perseverance rover landed on Mars just 10 months ago, but we're already learning more about the red planet, like lava once flowed at the side of an ancient lake. The bedrock Perseverance has been driving over was formed by volcanic lava flows. And those rocks, they interacted with water multiple times. Some of them even include organic molecules. Perseverance has tools that can image and analyze these rocks. So far, the rover has collected 4 samples. It plans to collect up to 37 more. They'll eventually be sent to Earth for further analysis. We're going from the red planet to a team that wears red, and the fact that you're watching us right now means presumably you're not a huge Chiefs fan, but assuming that you have at least some interest, you should know what's going on our sister station, Fox 14, right now. This game has just gone into overtime. What a dramatic game. And you know what? The Chiefs won the coin toss. They have the ball to start the overtime. Oh my gosh, this is sweaty palms time,
it is.
guys.
I was telling Leonard that I had one of my worst weather casts that I've performed because we were in that 2-minute drill, and I kept looking over at you to see your expressions on the face. So
I try very hard not to distract you while you're doing the weather because you have other things to do. And we have people who are interested, obviously, in things other than the Chiefs urgently. But my gosh. Okay.
Weather.
Let's go, man.
Yeah, we'll give you an update here in about 10 seconds if there is one.
All right, some showers moving in late tonight, and most of the morning's just going to be cloudy. We're going to have some random sprinkles, and then we're going to get some showers in here during the afternoon, mainly along and south of Interstate 44, cooling down for the weekend.
Chiefs still have the ball. We're hoping they can score in overtime, hopefully with a touchdown to end this thing. Any other sports notes?
Lacey Stokes team high 18 points tonight for the Missouri Southern women.
Very good. Thanks for joining us. Let's go, Chiefs. We'll see you tomorrow. Let's make it a great one.